Hey guys, it's Mrs. Gardner here from Elmont Elementary. We are here today for a math lesson, and I have two very special helpers in our help us today. One you may know and one you may not be familiar with. So Trenton, come on in. You know Trenton, he's been in several of my videos. Say hello. Hi. And another special friend that I have, Emery, come on in. Emery's my goddaughter, and they are both going to help us with our videos today. So what I have on my plate, if you have not been able to tell, is these cool plastic buttons. So the thing I love about these buttons is they're all different shapes and colors, and they all have different number of holes in them. So they're really fun to play with math. So what we're gonna do is play a little sorting game, all right? So some of these buttons look like, what do you think? What do you think this looks like?
Like something with you put cream around it.
Looks like a flower to me. What do you think, Emery? What do you think this looks like? A cookie. There you go. I have another button that looks like a triangle. I have another button that looks a circle. And if you've noticed, I've had, tell me the color.
Blue
and green. I have yellow,
pink.
So the cool thing about these buttons is they're all different. Okay, so what we're gonna find out today is how these buttons are the same and how they're different. And we're gonna talk about words like more or fewer than or the most. Okay, so we're gonna kind of sort them out together. All right, so what we're gonna do together, I'm gonna choose my own shape, which I'm gonna choose my favorite color, of course. Tell me what color this is.
Red.
Red. And I'm gonna count the number of holes it has. I hope you can see how many, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Emery, I'm gonna let you choose your own. Pick anyone that you would like.
Pick the blue.
Okay?
I'll pick yellow.
Okay, so I want everybody, can you guys just put your shapes up? I want everybody to just take a second to look at what shapes, stop moving it, and colors you have. So it looks to me like we have some things that are the same and some things that are different. So we're gonna take a second. In fact, I want you to take a second where you are to see if you can find something in your house right now that you could sort yourself. You may not have buttons at your house, but I want you to use your imagination and be creative to see if you can find something in your house that you could sort. So we're gonna use these buttons, but you can think of many different things that you can sort your own. All right, so what we're gonna do now is kind of put these in their own little spaces. So I'm gonna go to Emery and Trenton, and then I will have a turn, and we'll all kind of figure out where these shapes can go. All right, guys, so put up your shapes. Let's talk. Emery, I'm gonna go to you first. Can you see something about all three of our shapes that are the same? Or at least two of your shapes that are the same? What shape do you have?
I have a square.
All right, do you see somebody else that has a square?
Yes.
Who has a square?
Trenton.
Trenton has a square. So that means that they would have the same, can you guys put them up together? The same shape. Now, are they the same color?
No.
And do they have the same number of holes? No. But they are the same shape. All right, can you guys tell me about my shape?
It's red and it has 4 holes.
Okay.
And it's a circle.
So where would mine fit? Who has 4 holes?
Me.
Does anybody know? Trenton, you do have 4 holes, so ours would be the same in that way. We both have 4 holes. Emery, you have 2 holes. So there's always a way that we can put things in groups, right? By their attributes. Remember last week we talked about putting up our glove, and I'm gonna throw you a word, and you're gonna throw it back at me. So can you guys do that? Put up your glove. Emery, put up your glove. I'm gonna throw that word at you again, and I want you to throw the word back at me. It's called attributes. Throw it back at me. Attributes. Good job. That just means how things are the same or different or what things look like, okay? All right, so we have 4 holes. How do you guys want to sort these? By color, by number of holes, or by shape?
Shape.
Okay, so how about we put all the squares together here?
Circles
All right,
together.
tell me about this shape here. What do you see? What do you guys see?
It's red, it's a circle.
All right,
and it has
if we're sorting by shape, does it belong with the squares?
No.
No, so we're gonna make our own circle spot. All right. What about this? Can you tell me about it? Emery, tell me what shape this is.
A triangle.
Trenton, if we're, yeah, so where would the triangle go?
By itself.
By itself. You're right. All right. What about this one?
A
Can you guys tell me about the
cookie.
shape? What
It's like a cookie.
cookie shape? I think of like a flower,
And it has 4 holes.
right? But if we're sorting by shapes,
It's not like a circle.
where
So it should go with the circles?
does it look exactly like a circle?
No.
Right?
But it's
So
close enough.
would we put it with the circles or would we make its own group?
Make it
And
triangle.
angry.
Right, because it doesn't look exactly like
The circle.
the circle. It is round, but it
But it
has
has
different
bumps.
and unique parts to it, right?
As bumps.
All right, so we're gonna put it in its own spot. All right, what about this guy?
It's a square.
Yes, it is a square. What color is it?
It's
Green.
green.
And
So where would it fit in our,
It would
it's fit right here.
with the
With the square.
with the squares? Even if it's green and even if it's smaller than the big blue one, it still goes with the squares because we're sorting by shape. All right, next one.
Circle.
It is a circle, so Emery, tell me where this circle button would go.
There.
Good job. Or put another circle. Even if it's bigger than the red circle we had, we're sorting by shape. All right, last one.
An oval.
This is an oval. So an oval almost looks like a circle, right guys? It is round, but I always tell the friends in my class, it's almost like it's a little longer than a circle, right? It's not completely round. It's almost like you take a circle and you pull it apart just a little bit to make it an oval. It almost looks like an egg. So, Trenton, where would we put this oval?
By itself.
By itself. So,
Right there.
okay. All right, guys. So, we're going to count how many we have in each category, okay? Count with me. 1,
1,
2, 3. Of what shape?
square.
How many circles?
2,
2. How many ovals?
1.
1,
How many triangles?
1,
How many flower shapes?
1.
1.
All right, so Emery, I want you to look at all of our shapes. Tell me which one has the most.
The squares.
Squares have the most because they have
3.
how many? 3. All right, so next would come
Circle.
because they have 2. Right. And then tied for third place, we have 3 shapes. We would have
Cookie.
Flower.
the flower cookie shape. We would have
Triangle.
triangle and
Oval.
good job. So we could say easily that squares have the most and oval, triangle, flower shape have the least. Right?
Right.
All right, good job. All right, so my challenge for you is to find something in your house and play the game that we just played together. It can be something in your kitchen. It can be something you find in your bedroom. It can be coins. I thought about using coins earlier until I found that I had these buttons. So have fun. If you would like to share a video or take a picture of you playing this game, I would love to see it. Wouldn't you guys love to see that? So there's many different ways you can sort. You don't have to sort by shape like we did. You could do by color. You could do it by size. There's so many things you could do. So be creative, use your imagination, and show me what you have done. All right, can you guys say bye? Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much. See you next time.